Hello, and welcome to Good News That Actually Is, where 3 to 5 sets you free to thrive. 3 to 5 minute encouragements to help your joy by empowering your soul. I am your host, Tim Ashley. Welcome to this new day that brings with it new opportunities. It's Wednesday, and I'm so glad to have this time with you to encourage your joy. I remember as a boy riding in the car with my dad down the highway, and he would get right up behind a large tractor trailer and ride real close to it. And when asked what he was doing, he would say, "I'm drafting." Probably a better word would be slipstreaming. You see, he understood that by getting into the right spot behind the truck, he could save gas by being in the pocket. And he explained that in that pocket, the winds collapsing behind the car would push it forward, so there would be no resistance on the front of the car. But the other things taking place was a push from the draft on the back of the car. Slipstreaming. See, slipstreaming pulls another object along with it in its wake. Thus, it decreases the effort of whatever is being pulled behind it. I think it could be likened to rest. Like when riding a bike downhill as opposed to uphill, for instance. And this is a way of describing what has taken place in the new covenant. Whereas fellowship with God was a very complex and difficult thing under the old covenant, very labor intensive. Under the new covenant, things have been greatly simplified. In Ephesians 4, it speaks of how when Jesus ascended, he led captivity captive in his train. In other words, he slipstreamed them into heaven with himself. We are to live in the slipstream of the Spirit of God. In the new covenant, this is most reasonable and possible. Since our confidence is based on the obedience of Christ, and we're trusting that we're hidden in God with him, we're enabled to live aware of the presence of the Holy Spirit at all times. We're not paddling uphill to keep up with him. We're basically carried on the wind of his Spirit, caught up in his slipstream, as it were. And we can rest if we'll only believe. I encourage you today to enjoy the rest that he offers you and let yourself be carried along in his wake. Trust the Holy Spirit today. Thanks for tuning in today. Never forget that you are loved by a faithful God whose obedient Son, Jesus Christ, willingly died on a cross so that you can live today and always from the abundance of his life in you. Please subscribe and share this with others so that they too can experience the 3 to 5 that sets you free to thrive. And be sure to tune in next time to Good News That Actually Is. Please visit us at our website, goodnewsthatactuallyis.com. There you'll find transcripts of the program, video files, and other opportunities. We look forward to visiting with you there and ask you to subscribe. Have a great day.